after you have your tree drawn, you are going to start cutting out your tree. And I talked a little bit about this last time. After it's completely cut out, remember turning the paper, we're going to glue them down to our moon. I'm going to skip that middle part for now. I'm just going to keep going around. It won't matter if you're exactly on the line. In fact, if your branches are a little thicker, you can always go thinner. You just don't want some of your branches to fall off as you're cutting. So once again, notice I'm always turning the paper, not my scissors. I don't need to make those tight turns when I can make the turn with the paper. Going around. Your scraps are going to be recycled today. Either you can take them immediately after you're done and put them in the recycle bin, or at the end we'll make a pile and a recycle bin person will come around and collect them all. Notice I'm taking really big chunks out first, just trying to get the gist of it. And I think I'm going to make that branch a little longer. It doesn't matter. Going in. Once I get to the trunk, I can do the detail work. I can even make the trunk a little thicker if I want to, or even a little longer. On the bottom, I could decide that I want creepy little roots. Because when you flip it over, all of that's not going to show. So you can see right here, I still need to cut out a major section, and over here, it's not detailed enough for me. So I'm going to go back in, looking to see where I want that detail to be, maybe changing some of it. You can go back in and draw different things on it. Okay, and then going back and cutting out the details. Like so. If you end up cutting a branch off, that's okay because we're going to glue them back on. So let's say you were cutting along and oops, that one fell off. That'll be all right because you can just glue it back on. In fact, some of your little scraps, you could even add in tiny little branches as you go up, and that'll be a lot easier than having to cut them out initially. So if you cut out tiny little pieces like that, you can add in even creepier branches. So with all of those little pieces, I'll just set them aside. And then what we're going to do is decide where you want your tree to be. It can be off to the side. It can hang off a little bit. I kind of want my white part of my moon to show. So I think I'm going to maybe glue it right about here. So you would decide whether you want it in the middle, if you want it off to the edge. You can make a tree that swoops over. When it's all glued down, we are going to use some glue stick. You are going to take that glue stick cap off. Remember, you don't need to twist it all the way up. Just enough to show out the top, get every branch. You can also do like the main basic parts of the tree and then lift it up and do more. So I'm going to put this down. I'm putting mine a little off to the sides because I want to see that white part kind of gleaming through, showing all my tints, tones, and shades. And then anywhere where it's still sticking up, add some more glue. If you get it on the moon part, that's okay because it dries pretty clear. Getting the tips, lifting it up, sticking it back down. Sometimes I count to 10 in my head. That always ensures a really nice glue. And that should be it for today. You just put it on the drying rack.